Rozmawiam z Michaelem Vogelem, aktorem i reżyserem odpowiedzialnym za najnowszy projekt w białostockim Teatrze Lalek, Little Shop of Horrors. Hello, Michael. What are you working on now in BTL?
Yes, it is the old musical The Little Shop of Horrors, and we are working on a very special version for a puppet theatre.
Puppet theatre. To whom the spectacle is directed? What kind of audience?
To everybody.
Everybody, not just children, not.
Yes, it's like I feel like with this plant. So this performance wants to eat everybody.
It will be horror, I think.
It depends. It's very different for the people. What is horror for you? For what kind of horror do you like? And it's horror that you
Whom you
like.
Okay? Whom you invited to this spectacle? Cooperate with.
Which actors?
Yes, with which actors?
So that was the story was that Jacek, the director from the BTL, he asked it, if there's once an idea for the BTL to make a show, then say it. In the beginning, I had not really an idea what could be interesting there for our work, and then a little bit grows the idea of this musical, and that's maybe 2 years ago we made a workshop here with the BTL people, and already we were trying a little bit with this theme, but just to get known how is the theatre working. And out of this workshop came more and more the idea, okay, that can really be a nice story and task to work on.
Okay. Who made the music?
So the music it's based on the traditional musical music, but of course we can't have the original thing then, because I knew Bogdan, who is now playing the bass, and I asked him, can you imagine to form a band together who can play this kind of music?
He had a few bands in his history.
Yes, and then he asked Kuba, the drummer, and we found out that there are also people in the theatre who can play guitar and trumpet, and we formed a very special group together to find out the music who fits to our game. And,
it could be important for our audience that the music in your spectacle will be live.
Yes.
It is important
yes.
thing, I think.
So there's a real band on stage who is grown up from the middle of this theatre.
And the scenography, stage design.
That comes out in my work. That always comes out during rehearsals. So there was a basic idea how this plant could grow that came out of this workshop work, but in the end it came out of the theatre people and the workshops, and we started with this and that, and what you see then it's part of our work here in the BTL.
You've been cooperating with Białystok artists, actors, for many years. 20 years.
Yes. Yeah.
How you rate this cooperation? What do you think about it? About our actors?
Yes, I always come back to this place. That's interesting when I look back over these 20 years now. So there is something what connects us in a way. It has to be like this. And I always love to work with the people from who are coming out of this school. They're always interesting people. And
you know our theater for years, of course, and what you think about this theater comparing with others group, you know, in Germany, in Europe.
I find it it's very special, this place.
Why?
Because it's a place who's concentrated on puppet theater, and I think in Europe or in the world, that's not very. We don't have so many places. I don't have where it's so many people are working on this theme, and the stage and technicians are all can be focused on this kind of puppet theater. The other stages I always do, let's call it normal literature theater or dance, or that's all also wonderful things, but a place who is focused on puppet theater, that's not so many places on this planet who are doing that. Yes.
Okay, I understand.
In a professional way, who has all the organization from the society, and it's incredible.
Yes. What do you think about puppetry, puppet theater at all, mainly?
That's my world. So for me it's the most beautiful place to play on, with using all this.
Okay, but I wonder if you can. What for the puppet theater is? You know, because
I only can see what out of what on the work we are doing is that to use all the possibilities of materials and technologies, and to play around with the new technology of lights and new materials, plastic materials or old materials, and to start to play around with all that. And out of this game, something what you didn't suspect comes out, and therefore the puppet theater is the most interesting place for me, because I can use all this, there are actors, there's a story and materials, and if the listen to the materials and the puppets say no, I'm going this way, or the materials say no, I don't go this way, and the text says I need
an
that.
actor says I don't understand.
Yes, yeah, and the actor is bringing also in all the history of the life, and to combine all that, and then something completely new jumps out of that, and that's why I'm not so much interested in the work where I'm completely not interested in the work where I know in the beginning where I will end.
So I have to feel it.
Yes, and it needs some time, and if I don't, if these puppets are not talking to me, then it doesn't go forward. Yeah, so then I need some ideas, and I hate to have some ideas.
Michael, what you don't like in puppetry, in modern puppetry?
I don't. What is modern puppetry? What is puppetry? That's
puppetry now. Is there something?
I feel sometimes terrible if it's. If people don't listen to the puppets or the material, what they want, and if they put too much their own ideas on them, and then it starts to get ugly in a way.
It's frustrating.
Yes.
Probably.
But yeah, these are the moments when I see that and think, why they are doing that to the puppets or to the
Michael, the premiere of your project will be on September. Yes. I would like you to invite our audience. Can
Yeah.
you do that?
Oh, to do that. Yeah. Yeah.
No.
How to do that? Maybe it has to be from Audrey, our main character.
Aha.
Maybe. And our main character is a plant, and this plant wants to enter the world, to impress the whole world, and to get in love with the whole world, and come to see our plant and enjoy it.
Thank you very much. Thank you, Michał. Thank you. Just one more time. Okay.
Again,
Thank you.
It's the Audrey in the back, yeah.
Czego ty tu kręcisz, co?